These are my $15,000 luxury regrets, and as embarrassed as I am to talk about it, if I wasted all this money, you shouldn't be wasting yours. I know for most people, including myself, December is this month where people go shopping and they are on this craze to buy stuff for people and buy stuff for themselves. And I'm no exception to this rule. December is also my birthday month, and I think with this craze of social media influence, there's this idea that you have to buy something for yourself when maybe you don't necessarily even want it to begin with. I definitely have fallen to this idea of impulse purchasing or just not thinking properly when buying a particular item. And so I wanted to share these very expensive purchases that I've made that I really shouldn't have done. So the first thing I want to talk about is this beautiful medium lady Dior. It is a cruise collection piece from a couple of years ago, and it is gorgeous. So as you can see, all of this is actually hand painted. There is so much detail even at the bottom and on the top here. The handles, everything matches, and it is just such a beautiful bag. My main regret with this bag is not that I don't like the design. I love the design and I feel like it's so intricate and beautiful and exhibits the attentiveness to detail and quality that you would assume a luxury house would bring. My issue with this is that it's a special events bag, and so I've never really had that many occasions to wear this out. It's a white bag, first of all, so I have to be very careful. It is a very big bag, so the medium lady Dior is quite large and quite heavy, to be honest, so it's not a very versatile and easygoing bag either. She's also really difficult to travel with. It is large, it is heavy, and it's not easy to pack. And when I travel, not all my outfits will necessarily match this particular bag. And to top it all off, because of how intricate the design is and how loud it is, it's very difficult to pair. And I always have to find myself finding a reason to bring this bag out as opposed to it fitting into my life. I think this is the issue with bags in general. When you're buying a luxury bag, it is almost aspirational. You're hoping to find a lifestyle that the bag will bring you, but in reality, you have to buy a bag that matches your lifestyle. And I don't have that many fun occasions to bring this out. And this was a very expensive bag. At the time, it was about maybe 8,000 US dollars. And so I think when you think of a bag, instead of thinking about how beautiful it is and how wonderful it would look, something that I would just use more often is probably a better purchase. Going on the same vein, I spent a lot of money on ready-to-wear, thinking that if I were to buy a ready-to-wear piece, it would have to be something that was super special and something that I couldn't really get in a regular fast fashion house. Now, I really love this skirt. This skirt has like a birds of paradise on it, flowers. This skirt is meant to be like a winter garden theme, so it is so beautiful with the pleats, and I'll definitely show you more pictures of me wearing this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous skirt. The same thing is applying here. I keep making this mistake. I'm always trying to buy these special, unique pieces that I almost never have the opportunity to wear. I think I've worn this a grand total of less than 10 times, and this was a couple $1,000s. And I'm just thinking, like, the worst thing about ready to wear is that if I change sizes, it's going to be very difficult to wear it again. And so, to be honest, I tried wearing this the other day and it barely fit. I just have to remind myself sometimes that just because I think it looks beautiful, it doesn't mean it has to be in my closet. Like, I can like it from afar, and I really pray one day that you can like rent this from somewhere, because this is gorgeous. The same thing applies here with the bag. Like, I won't be reselling this piece because it is so beautiful, but think of what you really want from ready to wear and really try to buy something that's flexible, because if it's like super tight fitting and you change sizes, because people fluctuate weight all the time, it's completely normal and your clothes are just not gonna fit. I wonder if this level of investment is what you really need, or if it's just like a couple $100 like high quality sweater that you'll be using every single day of your life, as opposed to this one skirt that you wear a couple times a year at most. I'm always trying to justify to myself that the price will increase and there's no other opportunity that I'll get it. Trust me, there will be more opportunities for you to get it, and you've saved yourself more money now. In the future, your taste will change and you might not even want it, and so you've saved yourself a bunch of money in that regard. And the thing is about clothing and even for bags, like, don't say that you're buying it for your future self. If you're not wearing it today, who knows what you're going to like next year or in a couple 10 years, and there'll be new fads and trends then as well. So I think saying that I'm gonna buy this for my future wedding when you don't even have a wedding planned yet is just a waste of money, and you're gonna try justifying it by spending more money, finding occasions to actually use this, and then that results in spending even more money, or telling yourself that you're going to keep it in your closet and it'll be used another day, or you will eventually come to like to wear these things. But more often than not, I see it in my closet and just feel so much regret because I just look at it and I'm like, man, you're just sitting there and I'm not using you, and it's just a reminder of how much money I've wasted. And so that is something that I feel is even a greater mistake. It's like finding something when you open your closet and you're just not happy with it. The next thing I bought that I regret is buying something that I feel is just the next best thing. So I had really wanted a pink bag, and I hadn't found a pink bag that I really, really loved. So I found this budget bag for a couple $100s from Ralph Lauren, and I used it while I liked it. But then once that beautiful pink bag came around, I never used this bag again. And so that was just a waste of money. Now, she's really comfortable, like very easy to use. Shoulder, comes with a crossbody strap, has this huge backing that you can fit your phone in. Like, I am a huge advocate for this bag actually, but because this wasn't the bag that I had really wanted in my heart, I ended up not using it. I kid you not, the bags that I wanted were probably the exact same color. I should have just waited to get this bag instead of wasted a couple $100s getting this one, and now I never use this one. She is so cute, isn't she? Slay. The next thing is this bag. So I never bought this, but I think in terms of social media, everyone talks about the classic flap, and in particular the black classic flap. And what I realized is that focusing too much on the brand name and the brand reputation is probably detrimental, because I think I was just so enticed with the idea that it was a Chanel without realizing that this is not a bag that is very practical. First of all, you can't even fit that much in here, and it's only a shoulder bag. So even if you use the long form, you can't really crossbody this. And now when I think about getting functional everyday black bag, I'm still thinking of other bags like the Louis Vuitton Diane or other kinds of bags that would suit my lifestyle better, because the last thing I want to be doing is spending so much money on something where I have to be compromising on my comfort and flexibility just to suit the bag itself. So those were my over probably $15,000 luxury regrets. Please comment below if you feel like you've done something similar. And are you planning to resell your items, or are you just keeping them because you think like, I might as well keep them? But what are your thoughts on regrets and how you manage to keep yourself from not regretting items in the future? I hope this helped. And in the month of December, I hope that, if anything, feeling thankful for the year and feeling excited of what is to come. If you like this video, please do give it a subscribe and like, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!